way through a long day pass.
Roger that. So coming off the airlock D-ring, there's a D-ring extender, which I see connected to your waist tether, big closed slider lock, and going back to your right gate.
The International Space Station is currently flying 255 miles above the Earth, about to approach the west coast of France on a northwest to southeasterly track that will carry the vehicle and its 6 crew members, including our 2 spacewalkers for the day, just to the south of Marseille and to the south of the boot of Italy.
Maybe I have good access to it. It's just out of
Space station flying 51.6 degrees to either side of the equator. Its systems in good shape in support of today's spacewalk as Cassidy and Marshburn begin the process of trying to investigate and hopefully fix an ammonia leak on the P6 truss of the complex.
all the way through you to me. Chris, you concur?
Yes, I concur. And Houston, are you listening in and copying on the tether as well?
I can double check mine, and I agree, Chris.
And we're copying Chris's, and this is Spank and Tom. We copy all, and we're just double checking, see if we're checked off the boxes on that. That's a good idea to read them early.
Joining spacecraft communicator Jack Fisher on console is veteran astronaut Mike Fink standing up in the blue shirt. Fink has 9 spacewalks to his credit, and as is always the case here in Mission Control for a spacewalk, a veteran spacewalker joining spacecraft communicator as a second set of eyes on the complex tasks that are associated with conducting an excursion outside of the vacuum of space.
Thank you. I'm happy with the camera. Put that guy right. Put the big one right there where your right hand is. And this is okay. Okay, so the large, small rets are both pre-positioned on the left and right side of the forward and aft side of the airlock. You have your camera and a config you like it. I have my bag pair and a config I like it, both of which are tethered. I've got my VRT to the bag. I think we're in good shape, Tom. I do too. I've got my VRT to the bag. I see the hooks closed on the camera. So I'm connected to the camera. Roger that. On the gauge that goes outside to the vacuum of space, it's about at 1.
Copy that. Thanks. We're doing our best to pressurize the universe. When you do get that valve, or that below 0.5 and the hatch is open and stowed, of course I'll be closing my emergency end-curve inside. And then just looking ahead, we'll be taking the staggered hours to battery, doing a check, and then SCUs will be the next physical action.
Copy all. Copy.
And Tom, where we stuck that adjustable for your SCU cover, is that all going to be okay for you?
Checking. Yes, it'll be a little low. You might want to hear. Let me make it longer for you. Okay. That'll help a little bit. Thanks. Yeah, that does it. Thank you. Good position, Chris. Oh, Tom, I see one thing here. Let me check. Your SCU line might be pinched in by the safety tether. Here, let me just, for everybody listening, I'm disconnecting Tom's waist tether from the airlock D-ring extender, routing it around SCU line. So it's no problem at all, for sure. All right, Tom, your weight center is now back on the airlock deeming extender with a gate closed and a lock slide. So you shouldn't have any problem with that SDU line.
I copy inside too. Thanks, Chris.
Copy, thanks, yep. Crew 1 on the gauge and on the DCM as well.
Copy.
The crew lock, the Quest airlock of the International Space Station, housing Chris Cassidy and Tom Marshburn, clad in their extravehicular mobility units, is approaching vacuum.
Yeah, my head's up against the hatch, but can you put your... What do you want me? Yeah, just sort of belly to the forward as best you can, I think. Okay. You don't have to do it right now, just that's the kind of motion we're doing. Open it up. Yep, perfect. That's the motion we're doing.
The International Space Station now passing over the Mediterranean, nearing the northern coast of Africa.
Imagine what it was like when three guys went out together.
I know. God, hard to believe.
The three guys referred to by Chris Hadfield were Pierre Thuet, Tom Akers, and Rick Heeb during the STS-49 mission, the maiden flight of the shuttle Endeavour, that resulted in a three-man EVA to manually grab the wayward Intelsat satellite. That occurring almost 21 years ago to the day.
I've got a nice stable gauge pressure. 32. Everything looking good. I've got a sublimator pressure on my DCM and it went blank. I think I just changed X beats, which is a nice thing. And there's blank with no fight.